Hello, in this video, we will introduce queues. A queue is a first in and first out data structure. So please recall that a stack is the last in, first out data structure. Queue is ideal for implementing a wedding queue. So when you go to a grocery store at the checkout, so that's a queue. It's the first in, first out. So please look at this animation. You're going to add 34. So this is in queue at this 34 at the end. When you dequeue, that is remove from the top. So you remove from the top, add from the end. 23 in queue. We're going to write an implementation for the queue class. So first, let's define the queue class as follows. We're going to define the queue now as this. Queue is now, let's design it. You can design the queue as a subtype of linked list. That's to use inheritance. This is not good because by doing this, you're going to inherit all the unnecessary functions from linked list to queue. In the queue, you only need enqueue, dequeue, and get size. So this functions. You don't need things like insert anywhere in the queue. So that is not a good way to implement the queue class. We're going to use composition. So we're going to have this queue contains a linked list. We're going to use linked list to store the elements in the queue. That is very ideal because the operation you have is enqueue, add to the end, dequeue is removed from the first. All these operations takes all of one time in a linked list. So that now we have this queue is the template with this T as the type for the elements in the queue. And this is the data field list. Enqueue, add element to the queue, and dequeue, remove the element from the queue. Get size, get the size of the queue. So now this is the header file for the class queue. So this is the template type name T. Yep. This is the private data field linked list to store the elements in the queue. So now this is the implementation for the queue class. For enqueue, you're going to have this list dot simply at last of this element. For the dequeue, you're going to return the linked list dot. It's going to be the first. It's remove first. So the element is removed and the element is returned. And the get size is list dot get size. So I'm going to check it. That's it. That's right. So here's the test program using the queue. Print queue. So if this queue get size is greater than 0, we're going to do this dequeue. This is the test program. Add I to the queue. So this is int queue dot enqueue I. Print queue. So print it. This is the for the queue of strings. So you put these 3 strings into the queue and display the result. That is all for this section on queues. See you on the next video.